Shalom. What if the light in the sanctuary was never allowed to go out? And what if one act of contempt for the Creator's name would cost you your life? Leviticus 24 holds three things that belong together: a burning lamp, bread on a table, and a man who blasphemed and paid the ultimate price. Stay with me through this whole study. At the end, I'll leave you with a new saxophone song, one for meditation as we close this appointed time together. Welcome to Sax Music Torah Studio, where we worship with the sax and walk in Torah. Today we are in Leviticus 24, a chapter that moves from the tabernacle's continual light and the bread of presence to a real incident of blasphemy in the camp, and then to the principle of equal justice, one standard for the native and stranger alike. If you've ever wondered what it means to keep the name of the Creator holy in your daily life, this chapter will press you in the best way. Walk through it with me. Open with me to Leviticus chapter 24, verses 1 through to 9. Leviticus 24, 1 through to 9. And it says, "And the Creator spoke to Moshe, saying, Command the children of Israel that they bring to you clear oil of pressed olives for the light, to make the lamps burn continually. Outside the veil of the witness, in the tent of the appointment, Aaron is to arrange it from evening until morning before the Creator continually as generations. He is to arrange the lamps on the clean gold lampstand before the Creator continually. And you shall take flour and bake 12 cakes with it, 2/10 of an ephah in each cake, and you shall set them in 2 rows, 6 in a row, on the clean table before the Creator." Verse 7, "And you shall put clear frankincense on each row, and it shall be on the bread as a remembrance portion, an offering made by fire to the Creator. On every Shabbat he is to arrange it before the Creator continually from the children of Israel, an everlasting covenant. And it shall be for Aaron, his son, and his sons, and they shall eat it in the set apart place, because it is most set apart to him from the offerings of the Creator, made by fire, an everlasting law." The Creator commands pure olive oil to keep the lampstand burning continually from evening to morning, and 12 loaves of showbread to sit on the gold table before him, representing all 12 tribes of Israel. Every Sabbath it is to be refreshed. So let's picture Aaron entering the tabernacle each evening carrying fresh oil pressed from olives. The sanctuary has no windows. Without that oil, the holy place goes dark. He tends each lamp, trims each wick, fills each vessel. And on the other side of the room, 12 loaves sit on the gold table, one for each tribe. Fresh bread placed before the Creator each Shabbat as a sign that every family of Israel stands before him in covenant. The light and the bread are not decorations. They are daily, weekly acts of devotion that say, we are here, you are here, this relationship is ongoing. The lampstand and showbread together ask us, is our relationship with the Creator a one-time event or a continual tending? Oil has to be replenished, bread has to be refreshed. Covenant devotion is not a moment you had years ago. It is something you bring fresh to the Creator on a regular, intentional rhythm. Where in your life is the lamp running low because you have stopped bringing oil? The 12 loaves on the table are not just bread, they are a covenant statement that all of Israel, every tribe, every family stands before the Creator perpetually. The Creator does not receive a few tribes and ignore others. All 12 tribes are represented before His presence every Shabbat. The showbread pictures a wholeness of community in His presence that no partial offering can replace. Leviticus 24 shows the lamp must be tended and the bread must be refreshed every day, every Shabbat. Covenant devotion is not a past event, it is all you bring continually to the Creator. Now we're going to read from verses 10 through to 16. And the son of Israel and the son of an Israeli woman, whose father was a Mitzrayim man, went out among the children of Israel, and the Israelites woman's son and a man of Israel strove in the camp. And the Israeli woman's son blasphemed the name and cursed. So they brought him to Moshe. Now his mother's name was Shelomith, the daughter of Dibri of the tribe of Dan. And they put him on a guard that it might be declared to them at the mouth of the Creator. And the Creator spoke to Moshe, saying, Bring the one who was cursed outside the camp, and all those who heard him shall lay their hands on his head, and all the congregation shall stone him. And speak to the children of Israel, saying, Anyone who curses his Elohim shall bear his sin. And he who blasphemes the name of the Creator shall certainly be put to death. And all the congregation certainly stone him, the stranger as well as the native. When he blasphemes the name, he is put to death. And a man who strikes the being of any man shall certainly be put to death. So we see an unfortunate story, the son of an Israeli woman. And the Creator spoke to Moshe what was to be done to take him outside the camp. In the middle of the fight in the camp, a man, son of an Israelite mother and an Egyptian father, blasphemes and curses the name of the Creator. He is put in custody while the Creator is consulted, and the verdict is death by stoning. The same standard applies to native and stranger alike. Imagine that heated argument escalating in the camp. Two men fight, one fully Israelite, one of mixed heritage. In the heat of the moment, the man of mixed descent crosses a line no one in the camp could mistake. He curses the name of the Creator, the name that brought Israel out of Egypt, the name on whose authority every covenant in the camp stands. The community doesn't take matters into their own hands. They bring him to Moshe and wait for the Creator to speak. And that pause, holding him in custody while seeking the Creator's word, is itself a sign of how seriously they treated the moment. In our culture, the name of the Creator is thrown around casually, in anger, in comedy, in casual speech, as if it carries no more weight than any other word. Leviticus 24 says the name of the Creator is not casual property. It is the most weighty sound in the universe. How we speak His name in daily life reflects whether we truly honor who He is, or whether we have made Him just another word in our vocabulary. The detail that this man's father was Egyptian is not incidental. He grew up in a household shaped partly by Egypt's relationship with many gods, where no single name carried ultimate weight. But in Israel's camp, one name stands above all, and that name demands reverence, not contempt. Leviticus 24 shows that covenant identity is not just about bloodline. It is about how you treat the name of the one who defines community. In Leviticus 24, a man cursed the name of the Creator in the heat of a fight, and it cost him his life. The Creator's name is not a casual word. It is the most weighty sound in the entire universe. So finally, let's read from verses 17 through to 23. And a man who strikes the being of any man shall certainly be put to death. And he who strikes a beast repays it body for body. And when a man inflicts a blemish upon his neighbor, as he has done, so it is done to him. Fracture for fracture, eye for eye, tooth for tooth, as he inflicts a blemish upon him. so it is done to him. And he who strikes a beast repays it, and he who strikes a man to death is put to death. You are to have one right ruling for the stranger and for the native, for I am the Creator your Elohim. And Moshe spoke to the children of Israel, and they brought one who cursed outside the camp and stoned him with stones. And the children of Israel did as commanded Moshe. The chapter closes with the principle of proportionate justice. Fracture for fracture, eye for eye, tooth for tooth. Both animal life and human life have set value, and the same law applies to the native born and the stranger living in the camp. Just imagine two men in the camp. One is a full son of an Israeli, the other is a foreigner who has joined the community. One injures the other. Under the nations around them, the stranger might worth less, treated with a lighter hand, give no real recourse. Leviticus 24 says the same measure applies to both. Whatever damage was done must be met with equal reckoning, regardless of status. The Creator levels the field of justice. Eye for eye was never about personal revenge, it was about proportionate justice. The punishment must match the crime, and the standard must not change based on who you are or who your family is. In our day, when justice bends for the powerful and falls hard on the poor and the outsider, Leviticus 24 still speaks. The Creator's standard is equal weight in both sides of the scale. And there's a deeper meaning to this. The phrase, the same law for the stranger and for one from your own country, ties the entire chapter together. The light burns for all 12 tribes. The bread represents the whole community. Blasphemy is punished regardless of parentage, and the justice is applied without distinction. Leviticus 24 reveals a Creator whose standard does not shift based on favoritism, status, or bloodline. He holds everyone in the camp to the same weight of holiness and the same protection of justice. Leviticus 24 closes with this: the same law for the native and the same law for the stranger. The Creator's justice does not bend for bloodline or status. One standard, one weight for everyone in the camp. Leviticus 24 holds three things that seem different but belong together. The lampstand and the showbread say covenant devotion is not a past event. It is oil you bring continually and bread you place fresh before the Creator on his schedule. The blasphemer's story says the Creator's name is not casual property. It carries ultimate weight, and contempt for it has ultimate consequences. And the law of equal justice says the same standard applies to everyone in the camp, native and stranger, powerful and poor, because the Creator is no respecter of persons. If this Leviticus 24 study stirred you, ask the Creator, where am I running low on oil? Where am I treating your name lightly? Where am I applying different standards to different people? Thank you for walking this Torah journey with me. If this blessed you, like it, share it with someone walking through Leviticus, and subscribe so you don't miss the next chapter as we walk from Bereshit, Genesis to Deborah and Deuteronomy. And now, as I promised at the start, here's a live Musak's meditation to close out this study together. Let these words settle in you as you hear it. Shalom.